Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's Jazzy, Video Store Sasquatch here, and we are doing another Monday morning review. I went and saw Working Man, directed by David Ayer, starring Jason Statham as Levon Cade, Jason Fleming as Wolo Kolinsky, Merab Nadinzi as Yuri, and Maximilian Osinski as Demi Collins, Cosmic. Levin Cade left his profession behind to work construction and be a good dad to his daughter. But when a local girl vanishes, he has to return to skills that made him a mythic figure in the shadowy world of counterterrorism. This movie is actually pretty freaking good. It really reminds you of an old school like 1990s, kind of early 2000s action movie. A lot of like good one-liners and the one guy just going after the whole group of them, and we got the whole like investigation that he does to find them, and all the whoop ass he he does that just gets him to where he has to be. I mean, this dude goes through so many Russians. They call him the devil. It is very badass. Michael Pena is in this. We know we like him. David Harbour is in this from Stranger Things, and Ariana Ravis is Jenny Garcia. She is a girl that gets kidnapped. She is very good in this. It's almost like a breakthrough role. I'd like to see a little bit more from her before we give it to her, but she is very good in this. There is a way to do a damsel in distress, and they showed it to you that this way is not only is she badass, not only is she waiting for the white knight to kind of save her, but she is willing to take some action into her own hands also as well give it back to them. I mean, these are just the classic like tropes in movies for the longest time, and it's awesome that they use them here. Very good movie. I was not really shocked of how good it was because it was looked like it was going to be one of those Jason Statham movies that you're going to remember, but when you kind of walk away from it and like realize like all the cool kind of like little details they had, um, it definitely was a enjoyable movie, a very good action movie. And guess what? An action movie that was based in America, set in America, and stayed in America the whole time, even though they were fighting foreign people. So, suck it, everybody. It can be done, and it can be done right. This was written by Sylvester Stallone, I saw, I believe, with David Ayers. So, I believe I can see that for sure. It's just a good script. Everything involved with it is good. The direction of the movie is perfect, and I'll give it a B plus for action movie, and overall just B plus is all overall good movie. Um, the I'm telling you, like going back and watching some of these movies I've been watching with like the Gene Hackman, like the Enemy of the State and stuff like that, where you kind of see these '90s frames. Like a lot of this does remind you of the '90s because it takes the still shots from the city. And I bet we're not even in Chicago for most of this movie. We just see the surrounding shots and the building shots of Chicago, and then for like the rest of the movie, we're probably in like some random place, either in California or Canada. But it does give a good feeling, even though it's probably different. They said they were in Joliet at one point in time. They went to like a biker bar. There's no way that would have been Joliet when you like look at everything that is. But that's fine. And the fake ass Illinois plates kind of bug you. And I'm gonna really nitpick it here. Is really it didn't really need to be an hour 50 minutes long. It could have cut out like 10 minutes of like a certain part of this movie. And even though that certain part of this movie kind of does like add a little character and a little a little more to the movie than it would have, they could have taken care of. They could have wrapped that up and then not added on to the end there, like they did, and it would have been fine. That's just nitpicking it though, and kind of picking out the story. I mean, it was such a good movie. Like I said, Ariana Rivera's good. Jason Statham's a badass in this. And Maximilian Ozinski, really good bad guy. I liked him as Demium there, and he kind of has this like distinguishable face that you kind of like notice and um can relate to, and like you can see the feeling and the emotions and stuff that are running on his face, which is always like cool. when actors are good at that. Yeah, and like it kind of does set up a little sequel bait at the end, which I would definitely wouldn't mind seeing. A Working Man too. I kind of wonder if, even though it was directed by David Ayers, it was written by David Ayer and like Sylvester Stallone. And Sylvester Stallone's like, maybe I can make Jason Statham me from the '80s and like just do a bunch of badass action movies with him in it, because I'm down for it, especially if they're as good as this movie, because this one is just so old school. Like everything about it reminds you of like old school stuff. The shots around it, the old school like biker gang when they get into involved with that. The fact that we're going after a Russian mob, the fact that we're in America the whole time, like not even America, we're in Chicago, Illinois, so we're in Midwest Illinois, um, basis the whole time. It's awesome. They tried to make the wind out a couple times on the outside. I thought it was kind of funny. It's definitely like a windmill generated deal, but like I get what they're feeling for. Um, yeah, everything's kind of flushed out too. All the characters are very well done. Um, yeah, this is definitely one of the ones that you should watch out for. It is on MGM. It is MGM Amazon movie, so I'm sure like within the 30-day time period it'll be right on to Prime. They're pretty good at getting their movies on there, or at least for their viewership, or it'll be on MGM Plus with the Prime membership or whatever you have to do. But they're pretty good at getting their movies on there pretty quick after the theaters. So definitely look for this in streaming services if you're not gonna go to theaters. But I mean, this is definitely worth seeing on the big screen as one of the ones that you won't regret going to see later on in the year. Yeah, so for sure that was a Working Man directed by David Ayer. And then remember, we started today the countdown on Facebook for the 20 best rock movies. We'll be watching them every day, and then that'll be our Throwback Thursday. So Throwback Thursday, expect the first, let's see here, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, the first four release of 20 to 16 will be released on that day. Follow along on either those videos, or you can follow along on Facebook, like I said, where we'll be posting the countdown daily around probably like about 8 o'clock, 7:30, 8 o'clock. So you'll see what movie it is for the day and what number we're at. So there we are. Please comment if you watched the movies this weekend, what you thought of them, which ones you went to, because we went to both the two big ones. I guarantee you, the Death of the Unicorn and A Working Man. So I've seen them both. So comment, let me know what you think. Other than that, thank you guys very much for watching. Please have a good rest of your day or night, and like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Comment your top movie picks for Throwback Thursday in the comments section. And see you next time in the cave.